Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another brand new day, especially with me just gesturing randomly with no meaning to my hands. Thumbs up for that. It is Tuesday morning. Hopefully everyone is having a great day today. I just noticed there is a little tiny spider coming off my webcam here. Hey, little one. I don't know if you can see this tiny little spider. There we are, just a little bit of a dingle dangling up on my hand now. I can't see you because of my vision. Oh, I hope you're okay. I've lost it, so hopefully if I go like this, down into the Thunderdome, hopefully it's going to be okay now. I just wanted it off there. I didn't want it hurt, but it was so tiny. And then it probably just went off my fingers while I couldn't see through the close-up part of my lenses there. Thumbs up. I've forgotten what I was going to talk about now because I saw a little tiny spider there and I got distracted. I've mentioned this when I do game Let's Plays, but really I'm one of those kind of people that it's like, okay, this is a deep and heavy duty formula, and oh look, there's a squirrel out there. What was I talking about? So it gets a little difficult at times. I'm smart, I'm clever, I'm also very easily distracted. Thumbs up for that. And it's easy for everyone in the world to do. Our parts of our brains that's able to concentrate and be conscious is very new. Effectively, your brain is like the size of a galaxy. But your prefrontal cortex, your neocortex, the part that makes you, not the prefrontal, the neocortex, that thin sheet that covers the rest of the brain, that is effectively what is us. It is a coating about the size that would cover a desktop, but that is what allows us to have consciousness. And of that galaxy, with the neocortex has the ability to concentrate and think about one thing in about the size of a laundry basket. And that's it. That's all we can focus on. The huge galaxy of things that we can do with our brains, and we can focus on one. So I've got a whole bunch of tiny little gnats in here still. It's warm, it's been raining, there's a forest outside, it is bug city. Thumbs up. Leaf mold too. Now it must be the big change in the weather that's done stuff, because everybody online, not everybody of course, but there have been a lot of people online that have been sick, and when they talk about all their friends being sick and everyone that they see online being sick. So must be a big change in weather thing, but they're a little itchy there. I wonder if that spider's still, well, it's probably not now. But oh, come on now. Oh, I got this time. Squirrel. What was I talking about? Yeah, well, I'm sorry about that. So it was a change in weather, sickness. I actually feel good. I've been blowing out extra snot out of my head, but I actually feel good. I feel wonderful. I feel great. My throat, a little bit itchy, scratchy, but that was mostly, I think, because cannabis use in the morning time, because I need pain control. So definitely a thumbs up on that. I'm just feeling better. Now, I haven't got walkies yet still. My shoes are still good, but they're starting to get damaged, so they're not good for walking in the weather anymore. The rain anymore. And it has been raining hard for days and days and days. It'll stop for a little while. I mean, it's like last night I was thinking, gosh, it stopped raining. Maybe I should go for a short walkie. 10 minutes later, it was like buckets being poured out. So I want to go walkies, but I also don't want to soak my body and ruin my clothing, well, my shoes specifically. So hopefully I'm going to get a new pair of shoes here soon. Also, very tired. I woke up early from pain. I looked at my clock, and when I rolled over and went, oh my God, it's only 4 a.m. And then I did a lot of flip-floppy turning bits, and then I must have fallen asleep for a short while, because the next time I looked at my clock, it was like 5. No, it wasn't 5. It was 20 to 7. So I was hurting, bored, and it was 20 to 7, so I got up. So thumbs up for that. I am still sore and very tired, but that's okay. Also, the character that I've been using for my last couple intros and outros on here with that, kind of that gritty southern sound, not southern, but southwestern cowboy type, gritty, no nonsense thinking. But he also really seems to be just an absolute lunatic and drug addict. So I like the way the character sounds. I like what the character does. I mean, in that, I don't actually like anybody that would don like a deer skin as a cape and then terrorize a family of pumpkin farmers for 36 hours. I mean, that's a movie. That's a horror movie. That's not like something that a good guy should be doing. So, still, interesting character. Am I going to have an intro? If I do, likely it's going to be like one of the, that I was doing this sort of thing, and you already know this because you've seen it. I haven't, because I'm only 5 minutes into this. But I was just wanting to mention how I like the character. Also, probably going to get myself in trouble with YouTube, but I have talked before about how there's various types of cannabis concentrates. I mean, I've shown this one before. This one is like a rock. You have to chunk pieces off of this, and so I haven't really been using it. It's just been sitting here waiting to get broken and chipped. But you get some of these things that this is wet and gloppy, and it works, and it's good stuff. I mean, good, and then it's cannabis, but you get it in all sorts of different colors and containers. You have to use your dab stick to scrape it off the plastic. So, yay. And you find it in, this one is very dry, comes in chunks, falls all apart in there, as you can see. This one too, all sorts of different colors, and it's in pieces. Some of them are dry, some of them are not. This one's in chunks, and it's drier, but it's not as wet. And these ones I haven't used at all. These ones I'm showing off are ones that I've barely used because they are largely hard to get to, like these. I don't even really know what these are like. Hopefully they're good, but because they're wet, literally a liquid that pours and moves over time, they've been a pain to get out of there, so I haven't. So I just wanted to mention that and show some of the stuff that I used with my oil rig, which again is just, this is my type. There's a nail and a bucket, and a nail is just a post that comes up and then comes up like a flower, but it's got a central hole and little holes around the side. And then when you inhale, well, first you heat it up really, really hot. Either it's crystal or titanium. And then you inhale through the stem, which draws the air through the nail. You put the concentrate on the nail and it boils, and you inhale the vapor. It goes down inside, goes through water to cool it down, which also takes out some of the actual physical oil and some of the THC, so you get reclaim left behind in your oil rig. But then the cooled vapor then comes up through the mouthpiece and then down into your lungs and coats your delicate gaseous exchange membranes with this really, really hot oil vapor. And you cough a lot generally because it hurts. Thumbs up. But then you're also getting, like, instead of a puff of smoke filled with 20% THC, you're instead directly coating your gaseous exchange membranes with hot oil vapor that is about anywhere from 50 to 99%, depending on the quality of your concentrate, THC. Now, because it's processed, yeah, it hits you fast and hard, but the process of metabolizing, what it does is it breaks things down. Pre-processing is part of that breakdown stage, so it doesn't have to break it down as much or work as hard because you have it in the purer form that it would have been breaking it down into anyway, because it's processed. And so it's a strong high that usually doesn't last all that long. Off concentrate hits, you're going to not really be feeling too much. I mean, after an hour, you're going to be feeling pretty normal. After 2 hours, you've just got a little bit of a tingle left. So it goes through your system fast. Just remember, processing is amazing. It's not just stores that process. But first, I was going to talk about this other thing. I think it was with oil rigs and all that, and smoking of that. But we'll just let it go because bucket, because mine has a bucket, and I said I've already explained the nail. Now the bucket is. The oil rig is essentially the same. It's got a barrel with water. It's got a mouthpiece that you draw air through. It's got a stem that comes up to a place. You can have either a bucket or a nail. I've explained what the nail is that comes up. A bucket is generally made out of crystal. But it's literally just a tube that comes out, and then there's a bucket. It's just a little bucket with a hole in the side. And so you just heat up the bucket, and then you put the concentrate inside. It boils as you're breathing through the mouthpiece. It goes in through the hole in the side of the bucket into the water, up through the mouthpiece, coats your delicate gaseous exchange membranes. They also have a piece. Oh, there's Kitty she's back in the shelf. Yay for Amelia Kitty. I love her a lot. I've just moved everything up here that she's been pulling down. She's been moving up here too, but yay. So hopefully if she knocks all this stuff down too, then I can just collect it. But hey, Amelia Kitty, she's a good kitty and I love her very much. But, so the bucket does it that way. You just heat it up, melt the stuff, and there you go. So it's a good thing. Definitely a thumbs up. Past that, I mean, I just wanted to talk about not a ton. I mean, there is a ton that I want to talk about, and every time I turn off my webcam, immediately everything that I wanted to talk about comes flooding into my head. So yay on that. But let's see real quick, what was one of the other things I wanted to talk about? I know that on Twitter and such, I've probably lost more followers than I've ever gained just because of my politics. I mean, I'm not a right-wing person, and I really dislike what's going on in our government right now. I mean, we have, if you just take a look at the behavior, if nothing else, in 2019 alone, the behavior of the President of the United States of America has violated so many parts of the Constitution, it isn't funny. And then just being protected by half of the government. So I don't know what's going to happen. I love my country in that I live here and I want it to be better and I'd like to fix it because what we're doing now is horrific and nightmarish. But that's why I talk about it, and I know that it alienates people, and I do my best to just do fluffy animals and funny stuff and wholesome memes and the occasional really, really dark, awful thing where if you look at it, you go, oh, that's kind of, oh my God, that is horrible. So, I mean, I like dark humor, and that's awesome, but then there's the stuff where it's just, I want my country to be better. And so I shine the light of outrage on things that really, I think, are bad. And I know that alienates people because everyone's got their own opinions about what's good and what's bad. But I don't know how to deal with the people that literally think and literally say, you know, better to have Vladimir Putin rule over the United States than any Democrat. What do you do when you've got people like that are out trying their best to change the stuff for the rest of us who don't want, you know, Vladimir Putin adding the Western Hemisphere to the sphere of control of Russia right now? I mean, as stated before, I took an oath when I went into the United States Air Force to defend this country from all threats, foreign and domestic, to defend the Constitution. I got out of the Air Force. But that's one of the things that has never gone away. And as an Air Force veteran, a U.S. military veteran, seeing all this stuff, it's just, oh, my head. So, Joy, I try not to talk about politics, but it's like, you know, when your mother or your father gets really, really sick, you talk about it. Thumbs up. Anyway, though, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I am not going to read the comments right now. I'm going to read them afterward. I'm going to thumbs up each one I do, answer as many as I can, but for right now, I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. The fact is, you took the time, you expended the calories, you left me a comment, and except for the abusive ones that go straight into the trash can, thank you so much for having left a comment. It's got to be abusive. I don't mind if you disagree with me violently. As long as you're not abusive, that's fine. Thumbs up for that. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're just not good at that, especially right now. And if I get lost because of my brain, my fibro, my depression, I'm tired. So thumbs up for that. If I get lost, I don't mean to. But now I'm opening up my 24 hours. I already have. So Mike Does, thank you very, very much. And Barbie Tings, greatly appreciated. Rebecca Sanabria, thumbs up and thank you. Little Rosie, ASMR, and there is more ASMR on the way. ASAP Frostbite, did I already thank you? Or no, good. Very, very good. I was just afraid I'd already started repeating myself. Thank you very, very much. And I like Warhead sour candy. I like sour stuff. I don't know why. The more it hurts, the better. Stupid Dummy Jasmine, aw, the name I don't like, but thank you very, very much. Only because calling yourself stupid and dummy is no. Confused Owl 29, thumbs up and thank you. Kathy Kitscat, greatly appreciated. Russian Timing, thumbs up and thank you. Mikey F, I have Red Dead Redemption 2 for the PS4. I need to get a cell phone still so that I can get paid for streaming on Twitch. I had tried using the text now, but you have to send texts all the time to maintain your number or you lose it. And I couldn't just go in every couple of days and send texts to myself, and so I lost my numbers. And Sebastian Ferris, greatly appreciated. Ew, lol, thumbs up and thank you. Nomio O, greatly appreciated. Robbie, thumbs up and thank you. Esau Nagar, greatly appreciated. Blur's World, thumbs up and thank you. And Daniel Steinholm Amendrud, I'm having troubles with my dentures today, my sincere apologies. Sheriff Honor, thumbs up and thank you. Colin Reisenauer, very, very cool, thumbs up and thank you. Kolov the Voice, greatly appreciated. Mika Mach 5, good to see you in the comments and hope that you'll be around for a while. Thumbs up and thank you. Then we have Bailey Snyder, greatly appreciated. Maximilian, with a capital X right in the middle. Manuel Stinner, thumbs up and thank you. And last but not least, Awake. Greatly appreciated each and every one of you. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. Thank you so very much. I am horribly depressed and I need to get on medications again, but going to therapy has been good. And you are a part of my home therapy. Thumbs up and thank you all. It is appreciated. And if you could check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. I think I haven't done anything with that, and it's been like a year and a half I've had it, and I haven't even touched it yet. If you could check out my various... No, I already said that part. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. If you did not want to donate to one of those two but still wanted to donate money, the PayPal account down there, you could donate to that. That would be very cool. I also have an Amazon wish list if you wanted to get the cat food or hamster food or silly things or even non-silly things. Now, don't feel entitled or obligated. I don't feel entitled, and if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. And if you can toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up, and of course if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you did, I would be very appreciative and will do my very best to keep you entertained from now to the literal end of time. So I got this video, I got a Minecraft video, I still got to get more ASMR done, I still got to do more song mutilations, I got to get that WNKLV radio thing done, I got stories that I want to write, I got so much on my plate. Yay? I just wish I wasn't depressed and didn't have fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. So keep smiling. It's not the end of the world, except, of course, if it is.